everyone, and welcome to the final episode of Steins Gate. This is the true ending, aka Chapter 11. So, let's go. She said to meet her on the roof of Radaikon. And Rentaro means Suzuha because she called us in the last episode. When I get there, I find it cordoned off. The roof was off limits to begin with, but now it's also part of a crime scene. As if I needed another reminder of the murder that took place here 3 weeks ago. Oh, I hope we can get Kurizu back. I duck under the yellow tape and open the door. The lock is still broken. Oh! I can hardly breathe after running up the stairs to get here. As I gasp for air, I look across the stark white concrete. And naturally, my eyes go straight to the satellite sitting smack dab in the middle of the roof. No way! No way! Mayuri and Daru are here! Whoa! What's that? It's a robot, right? The transforming kind? Mayuri and Daru are just as surprised. Where'd they come with you? I don't know. What is that thing? I guess they came with him. I mean, it looks like Suzuha's time machine. But there's something different about it. Are we gonna see future Daru? Suzuha's looked old and beat up. This one looks brand new. It's not stuck in the wall either. And besides, this is the beta world line where CERN's dystopia never forms. Suzuha has no reason to travel to 2010. The satellite shouldn't be here. And yet, I feel like I've seen it before. Where? When did I? Of course, it was at Dr. Nakabachi's presentation. Right before the presentation started, something shook the building like an earthquake, and when I went to check the roof, the satellite was sitting there. Oh, that's so long ago. Though still confused, I approached the satellite. Suzuha? Just then, the hatch opens, and someone steps outside. Huh? Suzuha? Oh! There she is! Hello, your outfit has changed, and your hair! Okabe Rintaro? Suzuha! It really is her! The part-time warrior! John Teeter! The time traveler from 2036! Daru's daughter, who will be born 7 years from now! Why are you here? Suzuha! I ask her the same question over the phone, but I can't help myself. I need answers. Are you Okabe Rentaro? I need to know. Yes! Yeah. She doesn't know who you are, dude. The way she puts it makes it sound like she's never met me before. She probably hasn't. And now that we're talking face to face, I realize that there's something very different about her. Her outfit? Her hair? For starters, what's with all the camo? It looks dirty and worn, like she's been fighting in it for a while. She's even carrying a gun for some reason, and I'm pretty sure it's not a replica. Is she really Amane Suzuha? She's an alternate Amane Suzuha. Hold on. Just hold on 1 second. This doesn't make sense. No, calm down. Figure this out, Okabe. You know that this is impossible. Suzuha can't be here. I mean, technically, this is the original Suzuha. She leapt in 1975 in her one-way time machine. She found the IBM 5100, made sure it would get to you, then passed away in the year 2000. So where did this girl come from? I'm a time traveler from the year 2036. I have a request for Uncle Okarin. Whoa, Uncle! You're an uncle! We don't have time to humor Mayuri's question. Suzuha walks up to me and looks me in the eye. Her expression is grim. The next words out of her mouth are the last thing I expected to hear. This world line is headed for World War III! Oh no! I need your help to prevent it. Please, help me change the future. What the? What the hell are you talking about? I guess the future was not perfect. Oh no. World War III? Oh no! That's really bad! Yeah, that is really bad. Are you really a time traveler? You're not just messing with us here? Stay out of this, Dad! Dad? Yes, Daru, you're a father. Whoa! That was a shock! I mean, it's not every day a mysterious, beautiful lady calls me Dad. Though, to be honest, I'd prefer to be called Big Brother. No, you're her actual dad! Stop flirting with your daughter, Daru! Wait! Everyone, just wait! Let me think! I take a deep breath. Okay, let's figure this out. I turn to Suzuha. Is that thing a time machine? Suzuha nods curtly. She hasn't smiled once. There's no hint of the cheerful Suzuha I remember. Instead, I sense strength, conviction, and steel resolve. Your father built it? That's right. That's right! Suzuha glances at Daru. Where did you come from? The year 2036. I only said it 3 times now! I stopped in 1975 and 2000 first. You... what? That doesn't make any sense. She's obviously not in her 40s. Which means... that time machine can travel to the future? It wouldn't be much of a time machine otherwise. This isn't the Suzuha I know. But it is Suzuha. You're from a different future? A different future? What's going on in 2036? What about CERN's dystopia? CERN? What's that? Huh? Suzuha frowns. CERN isn't a problem? She doesn't know about CERN? That settles it. She's definitely not the Suzuha I know. You said something about World War III? Right. In my time, humanity has been reduced to less than 1 billion people. Oh my gosh, why? Less than 1 billion? But the population now is like 6.7 billion. Are you saying 5.7 billion people died? Yeah, I think that's what she's saying. That's what happens when you use nuclear weapons. It was just like the Cold War, only this time, they were fighting over time travel technology. It started with a race between EU and Russia. Then the Americans got involved, and things really went to hell. They were all desperate to stop anyone else from being the first to build a time machine. Whoever controls time controls the world, right? Oh my gosh. Time travel again. It has the power to grant your dreams and at the same time destroy everything you love, like Kariso! I know that better than anyone! By 2036, the war's over, but it left the Earth in ruins. We won't survive for long. Not as things are. It's unbelievable. In the future of the Alpha World Line, CERN used their time machine to fashion a dystopia where no one could oppose their rule. Suzuha traveled to the past to change that. She showed me how to escape that convergence. The result is this, the Beta World Line. Here, CERN fails to complete its time machine. But instead, 5.7 billion people die in the fires of nuclear war. Oh my gosh! This can't be happening. Apparently it is. My legs fold beneath me. I sink to my knees. You saved my Yuri, but at what cost? Are you okay? close beside me and gently rubs my back. But I'm too stunned to respond to her kindness. I glare at Suzuha, though I know it's absurd. Part of me blames her. Why? Why is this happening? You lied to me! You said a peaceful future was waiting for us on the Beta World Line! We saved Mayuri. We changed the future. And now, after everything we did, Suzuha appears before me once again to say that it wasn't enough? We're at the point of great divergence when... I know that already! Oh my gosh. Then you understand. 5.7 billion people are going to die, and the survivors will be left with no future, no hope. I came here to prevent that, and to do that, I need your help, Uncle Okarin. I refuse! Oh my gosh. Oh no! But this Suzuha doesn't know. I reject her plea outright. Suzuha looks hurt, betrayed, like an abandoned puppy. How dare she look at me that way? Oh, don't be mad at Suzuha. I borrow Mayuri's shoulder and struggle back to my feet. She didn't cause you a time travel. She just told you how to fix everything. I mean, that's what she thought would fix everything. I came here from the Alpha World Line. I had to sacrifice the girl I love to make it this far. I can't go back. Not to a world line where Mayuri dies. I don't care if 5.7 billion people die. I won't let Kurisu sacrifice be in vain. Oh my gosh, now Mayuri and Daru are gonna be like, Okarin, what the hell are you talking about? One person versus 5.7 billion. They can't be compared. Suzuha's staring at me in disbelief. Mayuri and Daru clearly don't know what to say. I haven't told them what happened, so they can't understand. Wait, you mean you've been to another attractor field? Wow, so that's the power of reading Steiner. How do you know about that? Dad told me, and I've met you before, Uncle Okarin. In the future, that is. She's smiling! You've met me? I see. So the me of that attractor field went into the past too. Uh-huh. A faint smile flickers across her face. Then she looks at me with renewed intensity. Uncle Okarin, I know you don't want to, but... No! I won't let Kurisu's death be in vain! I won't let Mayuri die! Huh? Mayushi dies? Oh no! Oh gosh! By Kurisu. I assume by Kurisu. I assume you mean Makize Kurisu? Listen, Uncle. Let's say, hypothetically, that the only way to change the future of this world line is to go to July 28th, 2010, the day Makize Kurisu dies. We're just doing everything in reverse then! And to save her, what would you do? What? Shock ripples through my body. What did she say? You gotta save Kurisu in order to save the world. Save Kurisu? But how? We no longer have the phone wave or time leap machine, and even if we did, I can never leap that far back. You got that time machine now. Ah, of course. I look over Suzuha's shoulder at the object disguised as a satellite. Come on, Okarin, you're a mad scientist. You can put two and two together. Your time machine. We can use your time machine? It came all the way from 2036. It should have no trouble going back a mere 3 weeks. Even better, this time machine can do what Alpha Suzuha's could not. It can travel to the future. Yeah, so you could just take a Kurisu and put her here. I can go July 28th, save Kurisu, and return to the present. No D-mails, no time leaps. Genuine physical time travel. I can't refuse. I literally can't refuse. I saw this time machine once before, on July 28th, this faithful day. Shortly before Carissa was killed, I saw it standing in this very spot, as sure as it is standing before me now. There's only one thing that could mean. It has already been established that this time machine will appear on that day, in this place. Even before I sent the first email, my participation was assured. Even the thought of turning Suzuha down now is meaningless. Nothing is coincidence. Everything is inevitable. The revelation makes me dizzy. It's like I don't have the tiniest atom of free will. Like every action from the moment of my birth was planned for me by some cosmic force. The world line I'm aiming for isn't... What did you call it? The Alpha world line? It's not that. What we're aiming for is the space between attractor fields. Isn't this Karisu's theory? The space between? There lies a world line unaffected by any attractor fields. Oh. A world line known as Steins Gate. Oh my god, that's the title of the game! Whoa! Is that why he says it's the will of Steins Gate? But that's the Chuny name I pulled out my ass! It doesn't even mean anything! I was told that Steins Gate is a brand new world line that no one has ever discovered. Or observed! Observed, not discovered, observed! But didn't someone have to observe it to know it's there? Nope. It's never been observed. That's what makes it new. But Dad and Uncle Okarin were able to calculate its divergence. 0.081609% relative to the current world line. That's where we'll find Steins Gate. And to reach that world line, we have to save Kurisu? Exactly. Oh, yes! We get to save Kurisu! She's the key to averting World War III. As long as she lives, the war won't happen. Or at least, the very least, 7 billion people won't die. Why? Huh? Why Kurisu? I mean, I know she's a genius, but are you telling me she's the hero who will save 5.7 billion people? Of course she is! She's amazing! I don't know. You don't know? And you expect me to go along with this? Hey, I'm just following Dad's plan. And apparently you're the one who came up with it in the first place. Yeah, believe in yourself. If there's a flaw in your plan, then we're all in trouble. Oh no. It sounds like you didn't hear it from me. Is that right? Oh no. You passed away 10 years ago. 15 years from now, that is. The year 2025. Oh my gosh, that's so soon! Oh no, the same result is on the Alpha world line, so that means he's gonna die on that day, guaranteed. So I don't know the whole story. What I do know is that my dad continued your work. After you died, he built this time machine all by himself just to see your plan through. That's my super hacker. That's right! Daru! He's like, what? He must have hacked into CERN and stolen their research, then used it to construct his own time machine. That really is your best friend, Okarin. Daru's your bestie for life. On the Alpha world line, CERN killed Daru before he could complete the time machine. But here, Daru was able to perfect his design. That's why it can go back to the future. At least, that seems to be the most likely explanation. Daru! Uncle Okarin. Like I said, Steins Gate is unobserved. Nobody knows what future awaits us there. There's a chance that dystopia rises from the ashes of World War III.
Oh no!
There's a chance that Mikise Kurisu dies just 2 days after you save her.
Why 2 days specifically?
There's a chance that you don't die in 2025, but next week.
No.
But there's also a chance that when 2036 comes, it will be no dystopia, no world ravaged by war.
Yay!
There's a chance that everyone, including Mikise Kurisu, will still be alive. There's a chance that there's a wonderful future that awaits us. At least, it won't be the future I came from. And it won't be the future the other me came from. That much is certain.
Okay. Is an unknown future really for the best? I would hate for the ending role to say, despite your best efforts, you made everything worse. True. Please don't make that happen.
It's completely unknown. Completely unpredictable.
Kurisu can't be saved. I know that. Even if we change the past, convergence will ensure her death, just as it did for Mayuri. It's impossible. There's no way this plan can succeed. In the end, fate will win, as it always has. No! Hello, Suzuha!
But if you're willing to try, if you're willing to come with me to July 28th,
yeah?
Then take my hand.
Take her hand! Take her hand! What's there to lose? I look down Suzuha's hand. Her skin is rough. Her palms are calloused. This cool, collected, unsmiling Suzuha comes from a ruined world, from the ashes of a war that claimed over 5 billion lives. I can only imagine what she's been through. Take her hand, Kurisu! How I have dreamt of saving her. I would do anything to change her fate. Well, then do it. But how do I know this invitation won't lead me into another maze of despair? Well, you know, it can't get any worse than her dying, so if you stay here, she's gonna be dead forever. If you don't go, then who knows? Or if you do go, then who knows? Is what I mean.
Mayushi doesn't understand any of this.
Well, the title screen music is playing.
But this Mikise person was very important to you, wasn't she?
Yeah.
I think you should go for it.
Oh, my 5.7 billion people, man! I can't even imagine! But don't sweat the small stuff, just save the girl! And you're set for life! It's the dream of every otaku! He's got you, Okarin! Mayuri and Daru offer me encouragement, but it's not enough to overcome my doubt. The Mikise Kurisu we knew, lab member 004, is already gone. Even if I save her on this world line, she won't remember any of the time she shared with us. So there's no point! No, she could still exist! I won't bend time to my convenience! Not again! I am not God. I don't have that right. What? If I try, I'll just end up making things worse. Reason pleads with me to stop. Take her hand! Take her hand! And yet, I look at Suzuha's outstretched hand, and then, with resignation, I grasp it firmly. Yes! I'm in! Try though I may to fight it, this choice was made for me on July 28th, the moment I laid eyes upon this time machine. Fate wants me to take your hand. Who am I to argue? Yes! I'm not at all confident that I can save Kurisu. How many times have I tried to resist fate only to fail? I don't want to see her die. But if there's a chance,
however small, that she can be saved. I have to try. Yes, even if I can't take back what we had, I want more than anything to save her. That's right. Let's go.
Thank you, Uncle Ocarin. Hop aboard.
Can this thing even fit 2 people?
Of course it can. It's my dad's masterpiece.
Daru, your daughter really loves you. I don't get it, but stop calling me Dad! I'd rather be Big Brother if you know what I mean. Daru, that's your actual daughter!
Be sure to come back, okay? I don't want you to disappear, okay?
Of course, Mayuri. I'm not going to another world. It's just a short hop to the past. I pat Mayuri's arm reassuringly. Then I follow Suzuha to the time machine's hatch and step inside. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Oh wow. Whoa! Oh, she's so pretty! The interior is cylindrical and surprisingly tight. When I sit down on the ledge that rims the cylinder, it puts me face to face with Suzuha, kind of like one of those giant teacup rides. There are fewer controls than I expected. The inside definitely looks more refined than what I saw Suzuha's time machine on Alpha Worldline. But one thing remains the same. The time display panel's a black screen with red lettering. I guess that's just Daru's taste. Probably.
Give me your phone.
Oh, well, you could have said please. I handed over, Suzuha casually tosses it. Hey!
It's better not to bring it. It'll cause interference.
Interference? Oh, I see. We're going to July 28th, so there'll be 2 of me, and if I bring it, 2 of my phone. I guess there could be a problem if I got a call or something. Oh, jeez. That's so weird. So time travelers really need to be careful about what they bring to the past.
Shut the hatch.
I hear Mayuri and Daru cheering outside. Mayuri caught my phone, thankfully. I give them a final nod, then close the hatch. Silence engulfs us. Okay, Suzuha is operating the time display panel. She sets our destination, July 28th, 2010, 11:50 a.m.
That should do it.
That's cutting it awfully close. I remember that Dr. Nakabachi's presentation began at 12.
His time machine can't physically move.
Meaning?
No matter what time we travel to, we'll always arrive at the exact same coordinates. In other words, on the roof of Radaikon.
Okay.
I mean, it's a little more complicated than that, but there's no time to explain. Anyway, we could leap to the day before the presentation, but if we attract too much attention, they could close Radaikon and cancel the presentation. That's why we've gotta cut it close.
I see. Oh, that makes sense.
Uncle, this is your first time traveling, right?
Okay, first, stop calling me uncle! And yes, I've made more time leaps than I want to remember, but I've never time traveled before. According to John Teeter, the G-forces are pretty strong. You feel like you're being stretched out.
Yeah, I wrote that.
Yeah, she's John Teeter. The John Teeter stuff?
Right. Back when I left to 2000.
I see. Past has changed. Changed back, I suppose, from my point of view. When I was on the Alpha Worldline, I saw Teeter's posts on @channel in real time. On this Worldline, these posts were made to an English BBS in the year 2000.
You don't sound surprised.
Nothing can surprise me now. My brain's too busy to process all this new information. It feels like it's gonna blow.
I'll go over the mission one more time. Once we are there, there'll be no time for chit-chat.
Okay.
The objective is to prevent Makiza Kurisu's death. Uh-huh. Ever since I returned to this world line, I've avoided all news of Kurisu's murder. I was afraid of setting that result in stone. So I still don't know who killed Kurisu. I don't know what? I don't know how or why she died. I don't know anything at all. If I had known it would come to this, would I have looked things up? I asked myself that question. The answer is no. What about tractor field convergence? That day is a turning point, remember? Meaning the probability of Mikise Kurisu's death is 50%. Is roughly 50%. Okay. So convergence won't happen? It may happen, it may not. No, it probably will. But I'm sure there's a loophole somewhere. That loophole is the doorway to Stein's Gate. So in the end, it's a gamble. Uh-huh. Oh, one more thing. Watch out for Dr. Nakabachi.
Why? What do you mean?
Remember what I said about World War III?
Is it caused by Dr. Nakabachi? Did he take Kurisu's research?
It all started because of something called the Nakabachi paper. A paper Dr. Nakabachi wrote detailing his theory of time travel.
I bet you he stole Kurisu's research. But that fraud's theory was just a ripoff of John Teeter. Oh, wait a minute. John Teeter's standing right in front of me. So, what Teeter posted on the internet was true? Oh, okay, so he didn't steal Kurisu's research. He stole Suzuha's research.
I mixed in some lies, so not many people listened to me at the time. I never thought someone would reevaluate it 10 years later. Looks like he built his theory off of what I wrote. Apparently it's almost perfect.
Oh no, that's not good. Jeez Louise.
Anyway, Dr. Nakabachi was there when Mikise Kurisu was killed, right? So watch out for him. I'm sure he's important to the divergence of this world line.
It probably is. It might have even been the murderer, who knows? Dr. Nakabachi? Important? I thought he was just some con artist. Nope.
Ready to go? Fasten your seatbelt.
Okay. I look underneath my butt to find what looks like a car seatbelt. I wrap it around my waist and fix my body to the seat. Does it shake a lot?
Shake? No, it doesn't shake.
You mean it does something else? Wait, is this safe? Probably not, but here we go. Suzuha leans forward and pushes a bright yellow button. At the bottom of the panel. There are no windows, so I can't tell if the time machine is moving.
It's only 3 weeks, so it shouldn't take more than 2 or 3 minutes.
Suzuha fastens her own seatbelt and sighs.
When I first left 1975, it was 6 long hours with nothing to do.
I guess time travelers have their own problems. 6 hours!
Since it's only a few minutes, we won't bother with oxygen masks. Just be aware we'll have no oxygen for the duration.
No oxygen? You mean I have to hold my breath? For 2 minutes?
Right here.
Suzuha points to the center of the cylinder, the space between me and her.
There's an air pocket. Stick your head inside and you'll have enough oxygen for about 10 minutes.
Okay. Hey, for argument's sake, what happens if we fail to save Kurisu?
There's not much fuel left. We barely had enough to begin with. There's not even enough to return trip to 2036.
Oh no.
So if we fail to change the world line, then I'll be stuck in this time.
Oh no.
But don't worry. As long as we're just traveling 3 weeks away, we still have enough for 2 round trips.
2 round trips? But what she's really saying is that we only have 2 chances. Oh, jeez. But then, how do you plan to get back to 2036?
I don't. Once we reach Stein's Gate, I won't have any reason to come to this time in the first place, will I?
I guess.
Casualty will be reconstructed. I should disappear from this time, since I'll probably be living peacefully in 2036.
Oh, I guess so.
But that all depends on you, Uncle Ocarin.
Her tone is light, but her expression is serious. This is the first time in weeks that we've spoken, but I just now realized something about her. Suzuha is pretty reckless, isn't she? Yeah! Even the other Suzuha was. Suddenly there's a zapping sound, and countless faint silver lights start flooding around the cylinder. They look like moth dust, or powdered snow. The lights slowly change colors. Violet, blue, green, yellow, orange, and red. Back to silver, violet, blue. The colors of the rainbow? I feel pressure on my entire body, similar to the sensation you feel as you ascend in an elevator. In an elevator, you feel as if you're being pulled downwards, but instead, the time machine feels like it's pulling at my back. The feeling of pressure quickly increases. It starts to feel like I'm falling horizontally. I've never experienced anything like this. It's so uncomfortable, I want to scream. The strangest thing is that the time machine itself isn't shaking. In fact, it doesn't seem to be moving at all. There's no noise, no vibration. It's eerie. The pulling sensation grows even stronger. I can hear my bones creaking. I imagine my body flattened like a pancake. It's not a pleasant thought. Oh no, Ocarin! It's getting worse. I look at Suzuha. She has her eyes shut and her jaw clenched tight. I can no longer move. It feels like my back is glued to the wall. My vision begins to warp. And within my warping vision, the powder of light still shifts through the colors of the rainbow. It's strangely beautiful, like something out of a painting. And I still keep falling. Where's it taking me? Through a tunnel in space-time? All I know is that I'm falling. Suddenly, everything goes dark. I try to scream, but even my voice falls away. It doesn't even reach my own ears. It's gravity. There's an intense gravitational distortion behind me, and I'm still falling towards it. Oh my gosh. Holy moly. My vision slowly recovers. The smell of ozone fills my nostrils. Suzuha takes a deep breath and unfastens her seatbelt. We're here. Oh my gosh. Finally! I gulp for air. Did I really just travel through time? If so, then this is July 28th, the day Kurisu and I first met. The day I send the first email. What are you going to do if you see you there, Ocarin? The day it all began. He's gonna look at Kurisu. He's gonna start crying. Suzuha takes out a digital watch. It's a fairly old-fashioned design.
I bought it in 1975, but it's not even 3 years old yet.
This is where an uninformed person would say, in Japanese, please. Suzuha sets the watch to the correct time, then hands it to me. The display reads 11:51. Nakabachi's presentation starts at 12.
Let's do this. You keep an eye on Mikize Kurisu and stop whoever tries to kill her.
Okay. And you?
I'll back you up. Also, remember how I took away your phone? The U of July 28th is here too, meaning there are currently 2 Okabe Rintaros in this world.
Yeah, that's freaky.
Whatever you do, don't let your past self see you. It'll cause a major time paradox.
Oh jeez. He can't even see you? But Teeter said that couldn't happen. That was a lie she threw in.
That was a lie. Misinformation.
Come to think of it, Alpha Suzuha said the stuff she posted about the many worlds interpretation was fake too. Got it.
Then, let's go. We'll rendezvous at the time machine when it's over.
Okay. Suzuha finishes her rushed explanation and motions me towards the hatch. I open the hatch and grab the rim. Let's go see Suzuha! Or, not Suzuha, Kurisu! We already seen Suzuha! I squeeze my way out! Suzuha crawls out after me and closes the hatch. What's with the music?
You hide! I'll provide a distraction!
Wait, the other you is on the roof? Suzuha runs up to the emergency door. And then, to my astonishment, she draws her gun and fires at the doorknob. Holy shit! Okay, the door opens easily. That must have broken the lock. Any minute now, a crowd of people will run up these stairs to see what happened. My past self will be among them. Oh, jeez, I need to hide before they get here. Oh, jeez. You should have timed out how long it took you to do stuff. That was a close one. I nearly bumped into myself on the 8th floor landing. Right after I run downstairs to the 7th floor, I hear footsteps running the other way behind me. Those footsteps were mine, no doubt. It was a near miss. To be safe, I descended to the 4th floor before stopping to take a breath. I take a look around, but there's nobody paying attention to me. I wonder what Suzuha is doing. I'm worried, but I need to focus on my own mission. I must prevent Kurisu's death. In about 30 minutes from now, just after Nakabachi's presentation ends, someone will murder her. I know where it happens, in the 8th floor hallway, towards the back of the building, where people rarely go. What I don't know is who stabbed her. Instead of running around and drawing attention to myself, I should just wait at the scene. But your other self goes there and finds her too. Let's cool off here for about 5 minutes. Then, head over there. If I remember correctly, Kurisu tried to talk to me in the assembly hall, but I blew her off and came down here. After that, I tried calling Mayuri, but her phone was off, so I couldn't get through. So I went back up to the assembly hall to find her. What time was that? I searched my memories, trying to plot the actions I took on July 28th. It sounded simple when Suzuha said it, but staying away from my past self is going to take more work than I thought. Frustration mounts. I shove Suzuha's watch into my pocket and quash it. To quash it! Just then! Excuse me. It's Kurisu! That voice! Oh, Kurisu! Oh, he's gonna cry! Kurisu! Do I know you? No! You came down from the roof just now, didn't you? She looks at me with those beautiful eyes! Eyes with intelligence and strength of will! Oh my gosh, I thought I would never see her again! But now before my very eyes is the girl I love. Ah! Tears well up in my eyes. I knew he was gonna cry. I want to embrace her right this instant. It takes everything I have to resist the urge. Don't forget, this is our first meeting. This Kurisu doesn't know me. I heard a strange sound on the roof. Is that why the building shook just now? What's going on? It's not Dr. Nakabachi's doing, is it? Why do I have to run into Kurisu of all people? Oh, I can't answer. I'm afraid that if I speak, I'll be unable to contain my own emotions. Oh no, the memory of her last smile is burned into my mind, imploring me to act. Oh. Are you listening? You're sweating like crazy. Kurisu looks at me with suspicion. What would happen if I were just to grab Kurisu and run? Would divergence change? Would her murder be averted? I don't know, that's what I was thinking earlier. I recall all the times Mayuri died. I recall all the times I time-leaped to save her. Everything I tried ended in vain. I was unable to save her even once. No matter what I did, The world itself killed her. Actually, you did save her once by going to the right divergence, the original divergence. Won't it be the same with Kurisu? Well, when you think about it, you're changing divergence again, so technically with divergence changed, she lived every time. Should I even try? I would. I'd be like, come on! I reach towards Kurisu. My hand is shaking. Oh my god, he's gonna do it. Hey! Oh, she steps back in surprise and fear, clutching a Manalia envelope to her chest. This is our first meeting, I know that, but to me, she's still the girl I love. If I'd been thinking straight a second ago, I would have realized that my plan to grab her and flee wasn't going to work. Kurisu would never follow some strange man she only just met. Running isn't an option. All I can do is wait at the scene of the crime. Fighting against the urge to stay, I forced myself to turn and leave. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, she's like, you're not getting away that easily. Please answer my question. But Kurisu pursues me. Of course she does. Why is she so desperate to know who I am? She might have a bit of memories, I don't know. I do look suspicious, I'll admit that. But if she thinks I'm dangerous, why would she come alone? Hey, maybe you should start walking towards the time leap machine and she'll keep following you and then you can push her in. I turn around reluctantly and meet Kurisu's stare. Answer me. Can I really save you? Oh, the words catch in my throat. Can I save her? I don't know. All I know is that convergence is merciless and cruel. And that I'm powerless to stop it. Can you... what? You'll make him cry. I shake my head, then bolt for the stairs before Kurisu can react. Chase him! Chase him! Wait! Stop! No! Why make it back to the 8th floor? The presentation has already started. I peek in through the door of the assembly hall. Who the hell am I? Someone who knows you for a fraud! That's who! Oh god, let's get out of here. Someone in the audience is shouting at Dr. Nakabachi. Is Okrin gonna look at his past self and be like, ugh, cringe? And that someone is me. Oh my gosh. Now I remember, I confronted Dr. Nakabachi in the middle of his presentation. I called him a fraud for ripping off John Teeter's posts. From this angle, I look like a real asshole. Someone throw that man out! Staff members approach. Damn, this is embarrassing. Yup, he's like, that's cringe. But there's nothing I can do here. I need to leave before Kurisu appears. Oh geez, I turn around and head deeper into the dim passage. Oh man, an image flashes through my mind. She was lying there at the end of this passage, in a puddle of her own blood. Oh, 20 minutes from now, that's exactly what will happen. Can I prevent it? I must, whatever it takes. There's a pile of junk, toolboxes, cardboard, and like about halfway down the passage, the perfect hiding spot. I crouch behind them. Now all I have to do is wait for Kurisu to show. But what will I do when she does? Only now do I realize I'm completely unarmed. I really didn't think this through. Kurisu was lying in a pool of blood. That means her killer had a weapon. Since I didn't hear a gunshot, it must have been a knife or something similar. How am I going to defend her? And myself? Maybe you can gang up and like kick him in the shin and like take the knife. Is there anything around here that might work as a weapon? Or you could do that, that's smart. I still have about 20 minutes. But one wrong move and someone might catch me. I shouldn't leave this spot. Maybe I'm being overly cautious, but this is my only chance to prevent Kurisu's death. I don't want to jeopardize that. Also, where'd Suzuha go? I don't know what I'd do if I ran into Kurisu again. It's a miracle that I managed to tear myself away last time. Huh? The longer I wait in darkness, the harder it becomes. The anticipation is killing me. So far, not a single soul has passed down this hallway. I can faintly hear Nakabachi's voice through the mic from far away, but that's it. The silence does nothing but increase my tension. To make matters worse, it's hot and humid. I guess the air conditioner's not on back here. My entire body's drenched in sweat, and I haven't even been hiding for a minute. Sweat drips from my brow to the floor. Second theory, I'm not sure if Dr. Nakabachi could kill Kurisu, because if he was going to kill Kurisu, wouldn't he have done that on the second timeline as well? Because he was still existing on the second timeline, right? I rub it with my shoe. I have to keep waiting. There's no other choice. But I don't know who else could have done it. I stay there, crouched in the darkness, for what seemed like an eternity. In the distance, I hear the sound of sparse applause. I gaze at Suzuha's watch. It's 12:26. I guess the presentation's over. I peek out from behind the boxes, and just then... Oh? Who is it? Oh my gosh. Oh! I hear footsteps approaching. I quickly duck back behind cover. My heart is pounding. Someone's coming this way. Who? Is it Kurisu's murderer? I clench my teeth and drive away the tension. I can only pray that I won't be found. Finally, the footsteps pass right by my hiding spot. Moving only my eyes, I sneak a glance at the person. Is it Kurisu? It's Kurisu! Maybe she's looking for you. Kurisu? There's no one with her. I didn't expect Kurisu to be the first to appear. What's she doing back here? This area is for employees only. Now that I think about it, Kurisu's murder made no sense. Why was she killed in a place she would normally never come to? Careful to be quiet. I watch Kurisu from the shadows. Oh my gosh. About 5 meters down the hall, she stops walking and leans against the wall. She's holding that manila envelope I saw her with earlier. She peeks inside and smiles softly. Why is she smiling? Kurisu rarely smiles like that. It's more like her to glare at people. That envelope. Maybe it has something to do with her dad? I search my memories again. When Kurisu approached me during Nakabachi's presentation, I'm pretty sure she was holding that envelope. But did she have it when I discovered her body? I don't remember seeing it. What could be inside to make Kurisu smile like that? I can't begin to imagine. Kurisu hasn't moved a muscle. She's just standing there, head hung, her face hidden behind her long hair. I can't read her expression. Is she waiting for someone? Who? Who would she meet in a place like this? That's when I hear another set of footsteps approaching. I can't see who it is from where I'm hiding. But given the timing, it has to be the person who killed Kurisu. And as proof, Kurisu raises her head, and upon recognizing the newcomer, lifts her back off the wall. Her expression softens slightly. Is it her dad, maybe? The footsteps come even closer, but why would her dad kill her? Who is it? I don't know. I wanted to talk. Kurisu suddenly starts speaking. The footsteps pass right by my hiding spot. I'm so tense I can't move a muscle. The newcomer finally appears in my narrow field of vision. Who is it? Who is it? Oh, it's Dr. Nakabachi, you asshole! Of course. I should have continued with my first theory. Dr. Nakabachi! I slap a hand over my mouth to keep from shouting in astonishment. I mean, who else could it have been? Kurisu and Dr. Nakabachi know each other? Oh, one more thing. Watch out for Dr. Nakabachi. Yeah, Suzuha even warned you about him. Something else occurs to me. Why would Kurisu, an accomplished scientist, attend the presentation of a man like Nakabachi? He's just a 2-bit inventor. Only 15 people came to hear him speak, and that's including trolls like me. There wasn't even any press coverage. Maybe he has some sort of thing where... I think there's something involving her dad. There's something in my brain telling me he's gotta get her here somewhere. Maybe it's involving her dad, but I don't know. Besides, Kurisu hates time travel science. That much was obvious from her lecture at ATF. Oh, that's where she did the lecture. In that case, it's obvious why she's here. She didn't come to see his presentation. She came to see him. But why? Wait! Their eyes are very similar. Could Dr. Nakabachi be Kurisu's dad? I'm gonna say it right now. I think he's her dad. Therefore, both of my theories would be correct. But I just realized their eyes are very similar. What could be the connection? Is that her dad? Wait. Can't be. Are you listening, Papa? Oh my god, both of my theories were correct!